Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Technically, it's week two, believe it or not, because I know it feels weird. We had like week one and then a spring break. Hope your spring break was great, by the way. And then we just hopped into here. Weird, I know. But we are technically in week two. We're going to do explorers this week. So, again, I've heard what you all said. I kind of made some changes here. I would like some feedback. So, if you ever see something that like works really well for you, let me know. If there's some things I can change, let me know. We'll talk about it throughout the week. But yeah, we only have a few weeks to cover explorers, so I basically picked out my favorite bits, the stuff that I think is really important, and we're going to tackle it starting today. So as you go in here, you'll see kind of the new look roadmap. Kind of looks like the old one, but if you notice, I added the days that you're supposed to be doing stuff here. Hopefully, make that a little bit clearer for you. So you can see that we have four things today, but one of them is the instructional video. The other two go really straightforward, so won't be bad at all, I promise. And of course, if you need to bleed these in, you can. So let's say you're running behind and like brainstorm needs to go into Wednesday, you can do that. This is kind of just like what I recommend. And of course, everything will be due Friday by 5. So make sure you get everything done by then so you can enjoy your weekend. But yeah, let's keep going here. Got our learning target, of course, instructions. So everything there should be pretty straightforward. And again, some people like the list view. Same thing here as what you see on that roadmap thing. Same idea. All the videos kind of tie in. So should make some sense. That's the video you're watching now. So hopefully you saw that all right. So the first thing you're going to do is the KWL chart. So that's a know, want to know, and learned. This is really helpful for you all have learned about explorers before. So what you're going to do is you're going to open it up and you're going to see three columns. One's going to be know, and you're going to write out everything you know about explorers. Like they came looking for spices, about Hernan Cortez, whatever it is. Want to know is stuff that you're still left wondering, like, I never really did learn about that. I'm kind of curious about that. I want to know. So things that you're curious about, right? Things that maybe you forgot and kind of are curious about, anything you want to know. And then learned is something you learned. Like, hey, I found that out from Mr. Jones or Miss Lorenz. I want to put that in there. So it's kind of a cool way of tracking everything that you know, stuff that you're curious about, and stuff that you've learned in this. So you'll kind of go back to that throughout the roadmap here. So Miss Lorenz was kind enough to provide us her lesson here. She did an awesome lesson on explorers. So you're going to learn from her about all these different ones. So these are just taking notes based on that. Pretty straightforward. Um, some more notes there. About 9 minutes long. Not bad. Remember, you can pause, go back to the slide, fill in the notes, come back. So brainstorm, right? So this is a question that she's going to pose at the end of the video. But why did Europeans want to explore the New World? Like, make sure you use the race format. Kind of give me a good reason on why you think that is. Give me some evidence. So we're going to talk mostly about God, gold, and glory, and I'll set this up in class today, of course. But like a lot of it is the reasons why these explorers explored. Like they didn't just go because they wanted to and they wanted to risk their lives. They had three main reasons, and we call them God, gold, and glory. So on each one of these, you'll see a Google Doc in Google Classroom that's pretty much laid out for you to kind of read and tackle and kind of get some reasons why would these guys want to risk their lives and be away from their family for upwards of a year plus. So hopefully that'll help you out with that. Got some fun continents and oceans in case you need to remember that. That's the bell ringing. Of course, we have religion is a good reason why some people decided to do this. Glory is another one. So you will kind of see all that there. We have a aspire to, if you want to get some extra points there, do a Google search for conquistadors or European explorers and kind of make sure you pay attention to what source you're using there. That will be very important, of course. And then we have a mastery check, and then we're done. So I'm going to head back to the list here. It may seem like a lot, but really, some of these are together. You really have about 7 things to do, and most of them are pretty like 10 minutes long, maybe. So just make sure you stick to a nice schedule. Make sure you remember everything needs to be done by Friday at 5. And of course, shoot me a comment, shoot me an email if you have any questions. Otherwise, good luck. I look forward to talking about everything and seeing what you've learned, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.